Hey guys, and welcome back to Red Lipstick and Books. This is your girl Jessica, and we are about to discuss some of the great books that I've read of 2024. Yes, I know it's 2025, it's March. Yes, I know. But I decided while sitting on the couch watching YouTube, you know what? Let me make a video of some of my favorite books that I read of 2024. And these books I really, really enjoyed. They were page turners, not just because it was a book that I picked. No, none of that. These were books that I ultimately truly enjoyed, and some of them I would read again, like again. Okay, I kid you not. I promise you. I promise you. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay. But before we do, we got to give a shout out to the Red Lip. And you guys probably can't get a really good gist of how it looks. Forgive me because I just got off work not too long ago and the sun is going down. And I decided, what the hell, let me go and still show you guys one, my books and my lip. And today we are doing Juvia's Place. And this is Scarlet. Love the lip. It is such a rich, a bold red. And the transfer is not too bad. It's not too bad. Not now, I will say, Mac Red Rock, the transfer, hands down, I swear it's like one of the best. But the transfer is not too bad. As long as I don't eat anything like oily, greasy, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So let's go ahead and jump right into these books, okay? The first one, and I think out of all of my books, this comes into second place. This one comes into second place. This is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jesse Q. Sutano. I want to say Sutano. And guess what? The book 2 is coming out, or the sequel is coming out in April, and I'm so ready to read it. But I made a promise that I was going to read all of my books before purchasing anything, and we'll talk about how that is going later. Okay, not right now, because we'll talk about it later. Right. um Favorite book. It was such a good laugh. It was so good learning about the Asian culture. It was so good, you know, learning how, or reading how this older woman brought all these little her suspects all together, and at the end of the story they literally became family. um she rekindled her relationship with her son, because her son was just like, don't want to be bothered, ha ha ha. But it was such a good read while trying to figure out who did it. And also, it was laughable moments. Such a page turner. Great writing. Love the heck out of this book. I can read this book twice. Like, I can reread this book and try to, and not try, but empty out my mind and say, I never read this. Let me read it again, kind of thing. This this came in place number 2. My next one. This one, I would say, this one took third place. This one is Their Vicious Games by Jolie Willington. This was my first YA. Love the book. Love the book. Love the book. I'm kind of shocked how this book is not like a popular read. And if so, it may have been a while ago, but this book is so good. Like, I love the heck out of this book. I don't know. I mean, they talked about, like, these are prestigious students that are seniors and they're going off into college, and everybody's trying to tussle to find out what prestigious school that they're going into. They're wealthy, rich, parents and kids, and there's all types of good scandals that go on, crazy vicious games that these wealthy people have with some of the, like, leaders, like congressmen and things like that goes on in this book. Slight love story, but she finds out at the end that baby, he, So it's a super good book, full of ups and downs. Such a good freaking page turner. Love the heck out of this book. She did her thing. She did her thing. Loved it. This one comes in. Did I say that Vicious Games came in 3? This one came in number 4. This one is number 4. Reason being is because it was British. So I mean, not that it was a bad book. It's just out of the 4 books that I have, this one just came in 4th place as my ultimate fave. But it really is a good book. And this one is His and Her by Alice Feeney. I love this book. It was very interesting, learning about the Brits lingo, like, how they call their detectives. They call them inspectors. Like, it's just such a long name. Instead of just calling it what it is, they really just give them a real title. Okay. They really just dive in and give them a real title. This one was such a page turner as well. We learn about husband and wife, or used to be husband and wife. One's a detective, one, was a television reporter. She was at the time of the book, but her mom was sick. It's a good, and the twist at the end, you wouldn't expect it. The twist at the end, mouth dropped. Love the style of writing. It wasn't boring going back and forth from the characters. I felt like the writer truly gave us like in-depth writing about the character that that chapter was talking about. Like, we dived into how they felt. We dived in a little bit about some history, like things that happened beforehand, but it wasn't draggy. It wasn't an extended, it wasn't none of that. It was almost straight to the point. The way she wrote it, the way she wrote it, it was, she's writing to inform you of the things that you need to be informed about to prepare you for what's about to come. Loved it. Alice, you did your thing, girl. Yes. My number one book, hands down, my number one book that I just recommend to anybody and everybody who has an ear to hear, okay, is S.A. Cosby's All Sinners Bleed. I love this book, hands down, number one, 10 out of 10. I love the character buildup. I love the writing technique. I love the story. I love the heck out of this book. This book was so good. Hands down, would read this book over and over again. This is the character, how the description of the character and how S.A. Cosby broke it down, it gave me such a great visual. And at times I like to create my own character. Like, once the author kind of describes how that person looks, I like to kind of take from a show that I've already watched. Point an example. I forgot. It's called Alien Residents, or Residents of Aliens, or something like that, on Netflix. There is a black sheriff that plays, of course, the sheriff on the television, on that TV show. And I used his image as the sheriff in the book. I don't know, it was weird. But to me, not only did he play good on television, but he played a great imagination character for this book for me. Okay, for me. This book was so good. And I believe he is coming out with another book. I believe it's either this later on this year or sometime next year. I pray that it's as good as this, if not even better. This was a great book. Love the heck out of this book. He did his thing. He he did his thing. He seasoned the crap out of this book. He sure did. He sure did. The next read that I'll be getting into towards the end of March, definitely in April, is a book called The After Party by AC Author. And basically, it's about three coworkers wanted their boss dead. Now that he is, what's the plan? It looks like they work together, and then they go to some type of holiday company party. And at that party, they, I guess, apparently fantasize what would, I guess, a work life be without him. And then apparently he's dead. And I think the mystery is like, what's the plan after? Like, what happens? I guess, that is the mystery that I'm going to have to kind of stay tuned and read about it. So it seems pretty interesting. I'm really, really hoping that this book is really good. I bought it anyway sometime last year, despite how many stars it got. So I'm gonna read it for myself, and I'm gonna judge it for myself, and we'll see. I just love the cover. I love the little mini synopsis that the author gives. I'm not even sure if this author is a female, but maybe. I don't know. Artist C author. I don't know. I have to do a little bit more research to see whether or not, and it doesn't matter. It's just I would like to kind of talk about the author in a given pronoun. Yeah, it seems like an interesting book. We'll see. I like office drama, and then they topped it off with murder. Oh boy, yeah. Let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to talk about how the heck my no book buying is going. And let me tell you something. I got a gift card from Amazon, okay? And I was this close of buying four other books. And I told myself, no, 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 no. And I remember my other last video. We don't spend our money on books. We spend other people's money. We spend their money on the books. So I did not get books. I got other stuff instead. I got some facial stuff and a ring. So it's still going strong. We're almost in April. Oof, oof, oof. And my reading speed is not the fastest as I want it to be. Okay. It's not. I've been lazy bones here and there. I've been trying to finish my current book. Um, and I'm almost done. I'm surprisingly almost done. And when I'm done, I'm gonna get into this one and then jump back into I probably won't. Maybe. It kind of depends. It just depends on how I feel. I probably want to jump back into the Inheritance game series, and jump into book two. So we'll see. We will see, okay? We will see. That is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, bye.